Welcome back to another vlog and my first decluttering vlog of 2026. Live here in Sweden, Scandinavia with me, Shalika Marker. I'm hoping you're going to stick around, get some inspiration for all of the decluttering that you're going to be doing in 2026. Now, the reason I started on the 25th, it is the 25th, it's Christmas Day. I am doing it because my son is sick. He felt sick yesterday and I wanted to get a head start. Last year I started in the new year. We have a few days off, but this year I thought I'd start earlier. I haven't decluttered my kitchen for I think an entire year and a half. I think last autumn was the time I decluttered my kitchen, so I'm going to really focus on that. But all of these principles can be used in all of your different areas that you want to declutter. The main thing that I learned from last year is that to try and keep it organized. Now last year I did a big clean out. I put everything on the table. It was a huge process and I will have a link to that video. But this year I'm going to keep it really tight and very organized. So basically, to keep everything organized, you're going to have a bunch of bags. Now you can use IKEA bags. I'm using paper bags, IKEA bags, and on these bags I'm going to write one for the charity store, one for to give away to friends and family who I know would like to have them, and then one for completely throwing away and one for recycling. And I'm going to have a few bags, I think, for regular recycling. When I'm decluttering the kitchen, I'm sure I'm going to have so much to go through. So stick around with me. We're going to go shopping as well. I want to see some of the sales on today, not today, tomorrow. So this vlog is going to entail a few days. Also started a little bit in the kitchen, so I hope you get some inspiration from this video, and let's jump into it. So I've just started decluttering the kitchen. So as you can see, I've got a few things. I'm not sure I'm going to get rid of these. I need to talk to my husband about it. But this bottle of water can go. This is an old candle holder I've been keeping. I have no idea why. So this is why I like to declutter, because it really forces you to get rid of stuff like this that you've been keeping. We have these two coasters. We have the mugs, but I don't think we need the coasters anymore. This one has to go away into the chest here. Well, this is a kitchen sofa and I've got storage in there. So these things that I use seasonally go in there for storage. So I've just got a few of those things. So what I did was I went through some of my drawers. Now these drawers are pretty easy. I don't really get them messed up, but I did take everything out and cleaned all of it. This is our drawer where we have all of the kids can come and take. So I went through that. That's where I found those coasters. Nothing much to get rid of from here. These are all my bowls that I love to have at home. I cleaned this one. It had a lot of gunk or grub. I can see already something has fallen here. It's just because it's underneath the oven, and whenever anything gets dirty and drops on here. I've got all of that sorted out. What else did I sort out? But I've got loads to do. So this is one of my junk drawers. I have to sort this one out. Then we've got these drawers that really need sorting out. They are full to the brim and a lot of stuff that I really need to get rid of, maybe. Tupperware drawer is another one that really gets messed up, that needs to be cleaned out. So I'm going to do all of that in the kitchen today. I've got this drawer. I really need to clear out some of the stuff from there. And this one as well. So as you can see, I haven't done any decluttering this autumn. You'd notice I haven't put out a video. I didn't get a chance to do it this autumn, and I thought I'd wait till the beginning of the year. So I really got my work cut out for me in the kitchen. But the kitchen really is the most time consuming downstairs. I did do the kids' closets yesterday. This cupboard needs a good clean out. I've got some pieces that I'm using, some pieces I don't use. So I really need to clear this one out and see what I have. And then I've also got some serviettes that I bought, so I need to sort this cupboard out. It also got a lot of stuff. I don't use these ones that much. My husband likes them, so we are going to keep them because they're quite sturdy, but I am going to put them away in the, what do I call it? Yes, in the sofa there in the kitchen. So I've got a lot of work to do. So I hope this video inspires you to get your home decluttering. And if you want to really see a full-blown decluttering video, then I'll leave the link to the one from last year. I got rid of over, I think, 800 things. I don't know how many things I'm going to get rid of this year. So let's see what I can declutter. I'm still in my Christmas pajamas. Obviously I wear my pajamas once in the night and they're really comfy. So I've still got them on and that's why you're seeing the intro for this video as well in my pajamas. But hang out with me today. We're going to go shopping. I need to return something from my mom. So let's just hang out today. And I hope this video gives you some inspiration for some decluttering. So basically now I got rid of all of this stuff. This is what I'm keeping. This is everything. These were all old. I got rid of it. In Sweden, we like to recycle our food. We get these brown paper bags. You put them in and then I take them to the recycling, which we have here just outside. So these are everything that's going. So as you can see, I've really reduced the amount of stuff in that drawer quite a bit because we had junk. It just accumulates over the months. These two bags I'm going to wash. I have some, these are taco chips that we like to eat here. They're fine, so I think we're gonna have some tacos. But I wanted to show you this. I had this big box with just a few of these gingerbread cookies, well, ginger snaps. I would really call them ginger snaps. These are the gingerbread cookies that we have here in Sweden. They are so nice because they're so thin. We have it with the mulled wine, but we've just got a few here. So what I thought was I would just pick all of it up and put it on our little tray here. We've got some sweets left over from Christmas. This is a licorice sweet. These are saffron. They're almost like, what do you call it? I can't remember the English word, but they're with saffron, not my favorite, but we've got a miscellaneous tray here with some sweets. So I think I'm just going to put all of that so we can take away this box. Now I'm going to keep the box because it's a great box to have if I make a big batch of soup or something. It's a really good one to keep. So I'm going to keep the box, but we got rid of all of that. So basically the drawer is ready. I've got these containers for like Cheerios. We very rarely eat any cereal, but because the kids sometimes, like now when they were sick, or they're still sick, but they like to have yogurt, maybe Cheerios sometimes. I did find a small bag of Cheerios somewhere here. Where was that? I found it somewhere. I can't remember now. So I'm going to put the rest of the Cheerios back in there. So what is this? Okay, so this is another thing that can go into recycling. I've got a bag going here for all of the recycling. I suggest that you take a bag, especially if you're decluttering, because that way you can just carry the bag wherever you are decluttering. It's a lot easier to have a bag because then you can just carry it wherever you go. And it saves a lot of time. Others, you're going from one place to another place. So this way you can just carry your bag. I would just take two of my bags, one for all the scrap recycling that I'm going to do, and then the things that I'm going to give away. These are going to go in the dishwasher. I want to give them a good clean, and I will do that. And that's how I'm just going to continue with all of my drawers, doing it one at a time. Last year I was really motivated to do like a huge clear out for my channel, but I think sometimes that's just not feasible for everyone. New Year is coming up. We're hosting for New Year, so I don't want to have the house in such a huge mess that I can't tidy it back up again. So I'm doing little bits at a time, and given I did declutter quite a bit last year, so this year is a lot better. But if you are decluttering your home like me here in Sweden, I would say the Swedish style of decluttering is doing it the way I'm doing it now, just sort of really taking your time and doing a drawer at a time. But my colleague and I, we did a huge one last year. She put a carpet on the floor, or a bed sheet on the floor, and then she put all of the things that she was getting rid of, and she was doing 500 things, and I think she did it within a weekend or even a day. I think the whole family got together, but it is a lot of work to doing it that way. But if you're a person who's not decluttered their home in a while, then it's going to take a longer time. So I would just, if you're hosting for New Year's and all that, I would just wait till the new year. But I'm hoping to put this video out before the new year so you can have some inspiration. So I'm going to get along with this one, and then I'm going to go and do my junk drawer up here. Now, I do have a lot of paper here, but it's really, really nice because in Sweden, we're really cutting down on the number of paper. We have an app called Kivra, and on that app, you can go all your receipts, all your bills, everything is online. And for the most part, that's been happening for me very slowly this year. So I think most of this can go away, and it's going to reduce the amount of paper I'm going to get next year as well, which is really, really great. So I'm going to get all of that done, and we'll catch up a little bit later in the vlog when I do a little bit more decluttering. Maybe when I declutter the corner cupboard, we can catch up then, and I can show you what I'm decluttering, because this is not going to be very interesting for you guys. So let me show you these cupboards. Now these cupboards, I don't need to do anything. This is where we keep all our glasses and our crockery, our daily dinnerware. So it really stays pretty organized. I love when systems are in place that everything just stays pretty well organized. And obviously it's really easy to take something out and put it back in its place. I've got to go through that basket. That's where I have all of my dish towels. I'm sure I have some to get rid of. The bin needs a good clean. The cupboard at the bottom there, I need to sort out, as well as the drawer up here with all of the cutlery. Not much to sort out there, but just to clean. This cupboard, I'm going to have to really sort it out, go through all of the baskets. I will show you that in a minute. But let's move over here. This is where we have all our snacks and our sweets. You know, Swedish people, we are into our sweets. These baskets are from IKEA, and this is a Lazy Susan I picked up very, very inexpensively at the dollar store, actually. It holds all of our vitamins. The next cupboard, it houses all of my baking goods. I've got these 2 boxes, and I've got lots of my baking stuff in there. I cleaned all of that out. Then I moved on to our second junk drawer where we keep all of our pens and things. So I sorted that one out as well. See, I've started doing all of this as well. Now, because I have them in these IKEA baskets, it's a lot easier for me to organize everything. It goes a lot faster. These are really nice containers. I'm sure you can get these on, they're called Tefl. I know a place in the outlet. We might go and buy some, but this one, I really like it because it allows me to store extra stuff behind my IKEA bottles that I have the pasta over here in. So let me put these in. I do want to buy a couple more if I can. These are really easy. I take them out and then I just tighten them up. Oh, I put them back in. They do have holes in them, so because of the holes, sometimes things fall through the cracks here. So this one I'm going to take out, and this one I usually have for all my onions, and that needs a good clean. Just need to and then it's just a case of cleaning up. So basically, I've got the dishwasher going on for all of the glass Tupperware that I had in, or glass bottles that I had that I wanted to give a wash. And like I said, I've been going around with bags like this. And whenever a bag is full, I just put it in the haul. All of the recycling from the boxes that I just cleared out. So it's really easy. And I've got this one I threw out. It's plastic. It goes in here. It's a lot easier to maintain and to really organize yourself if you've got one of these bags. So let me take you and show you all of the bags. So as you can see, these are all of the recycling bags. Now, I'm not counting that in this year for all of the things I'm getting rid of. From the kitchen, this is a pile of things. Most of it is to throw. These are, I'm going to throw them. They are very old. We never got around to using them. So these are the things that nobody will want. They're new, but I'm not using them. So I've just got to get rid of them. It is hard, especially when you spent money and you don't use things, but that's just the world we live in now. It's just consumerism, and we've had these bottles for like, I think 3-4 years, so it's time to get rid of them if we haven't used them by now. Okay, so as you can see, my kitchen is a bit of a mess, but it's not a huge mess. I could just take this, would just take me 15 minutes to get done. This is just the pastas from the bowls that I'm washing in the dishwasher, and these, like I said, all of the recycling. But the rest of the house, if you look, most of it is pretty tidy, organized, nothing really much on the table. This I'm taking to my work because that's a lot of chia seeds, and my colleague and I would like to eat chia seeds. So everything is not a lot. This is just a bottle here. So these things I need to just double check what I'm getting rid of and what I'm keeping. And then we will get on with the corner cupboard. This is going to be my next project. I think that will just take me probably about half an hour, and my husband is going to do yes, he's going to, my kids have a Calac unit upstairs, and we've got like 4 black bins there. He's going to pull those out, and they're going to go through them. There are a lot of costumes they're not using anymore. Like I said, I have some kids at my school, would love to have them, so we're going to clear all of that out and see what we can get rid of. So let's go shopping and see what we can find for some of the sales. I haven't taken you with me for the sales. I did. Oh, look at the houses. Those are the houses that I bought. As you can see, they look very, very pretty there, especially in the night with the light, and all of the wax Christmas tree candles that I've been collecting over the years. This is the new one I bought, the one in the pot, and I bought these really small ones as well. I want to see if I can take out the plastic over there. But yeah, let's go see. I saw some at a place called Plantation, but I'm gonna go and check. Okay, so let me get my shoes on and let's go out to the shops. As you can see, it's blowing really hard. It is colder. I think it's 0 degrees today or -1, but let's go shopping. This is the shopping area I wanted to visit, and this is the store that I get most of my Christmas decor from. They've opened a huge store. I normally go to the smaller one. They're closing that one down, and they've opened this one, and as you can see, the 70% sign is on. Let's go in. I haven't taken you guys in here. I've taken you to the other shop, but this one was ginormous. It is full of Christmas stuff, full of home decor. You can just get lost in here. So I wanted to have a look at some of the pieces, and if I do buy anything, I will definitely do a haul for you in the next video. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, all the notifications on, because obviously I don't think I'm going to leave here without anything. I'm sure I will have something to show you in the next video. These wreaths were all so pretty. Now, every single thing you see that is Christmas is 70% off. It is a huge discount. It's the only shop that I know that has such a big markdown. Normally, everybody goes to 50%. Sometimes you can get other shops with 70%, but this one is definitely a really great place to pick up all of your Christmas things for the next year. Now, given I have a lot of Christmas decor, so I didn't feel like I needed any sort of big pieces for Christmas, so I just looked around. I thought it would be fun to look at some of you to see what there was available, and I am just going to take you around.
Acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance
Okay, so that we're done with Hemtex. I can tell you that I did buy some things, so stay tuned for the next video. So let's make our way to Ica Maxi. Ica Maxi is the local grocery store. I love coming here just to have a look around, but today I'm specifically coming here to get the kids some donuts. They wanted some donuts. They've been sick. I thought they needed a little bit of a pick-me-up. But I did want to pop by this section just to see what they had going on for New Year's Eve. Now, I'm going to be making an hors d'oeuvre as well. All of that to come in the next vlog. I think that will come out next week. So these are all the stuff. Now, what I've noticed in recent years is that disco balls have been a huge part of decor for the festive seasons. Christmas time, there were some disco baubles. Now for New Year's, there's a lot of disco bauble sort of toothpicks and straws. Let me see if I can find them. I did see them last time I came, and I really made a mental note that it was quite popular, and I thought it would be fun to do a disco theme. If you did a disco theme party and everybody came dressed up in sort of 80s style, that would be really, really cool. That's not the kind of dinner we're having, I think. I maybe talk to my husband about it, but let's see. These are all of the little things that they had. They had a sort of disco ball toothpicks, disco ball straws. So let me know in the comments below, do you see a lot of disco balls in seasonal decor, especially during Christmas and New Year's in the country you're living in? So these are Oreo donuts. I'm picking up one Oreo donut and a couple of chocolate donuts for the kids, and then I will make my way out of here, I think. You never come to the grocery store and not buy anything, but let me stop talking and pick these donuts. It's a bit difficult to do both at the same time. I came to the little box that has markdown prices, and that was a saffron cake. Now, I don't like saffron, so I won't buy it, but it was a really, really good price. A few hours later, I had to head on back to Ica to get some pads for a dessert we're making for New Year's, but look, it started to snow. So I wanted to pick up the camera just to show you what it looked like in the evening. A slight dusting of snow, but I will catch up with you tomorrow. I'm going to sign off now for today, and I'll pick this back up again tomorrow morning. Good morning. This is day 2 of my decluttering process here at home. I hope you enjoyed what you saw so far. I wanted to pop by in the middle of the video just to say good morning again to you guys, because it doesn't happen overnight. I've taken some time off to watch some films with my kids. We've been watching Stranger Things. I hadn't watched it before. I'm loving it, and I'm watching it with my eldest son, and my younger son's watching a little bit too, which is probably not the best, but my eldest son and I are really enjoying having some quality time together watching it. He's playing with his friends at the moment. He's been sick for the entire week since Christmas Eve. He fell sick on Christmas Eve, so the poor kid is so sick, but I am lucky and we are happy to say that he's on the mend, so we can have our friends over on the 31st. I will be filming what we made, and I really am looking forward to filming it and putting it out for all of you to see. My life here in Sweden, Scandinavia. So I wanted to talk a little bit about how people try to fantasize and romanticize a Scandinavian lifestyle. Scandinavian lifestyle isn't really very romanticized. I mean, from my experience, and I've been living here for over 15 years, it is pretty much the same like everybody else's. I see a lot of videos where the Scandinavians are just so slow and they walk around, lots of baking. And yes, we do those things, and there are some people who like to bake a lot, but for the most part, for those of us with families, it is still a rat race trying to get everything done. So these are the times when you're on holiday that you really can get things done in the home. So I wanted to encourage you to do exactly the same. So let's jump into the corner cupboard. Let's see what I can get rid of there, and then we're going to do, at the end of the video, we're just going to do a rough count and see how much stuff I've got rid of so far. So this is what we started with. All of this stuff I've been able to get rid of. This side is all of the things I've gotten rid of. This is something I'm going to give away. These are things that need to go into the chest there. So what I'm going to do is, before I start off with any of this stuff, I am just going to get some more bags. These are all the bags. This one is empty. Well, I started this one because everything else is full. Oh, sorry for my throat. I'm going to go through all of this and put them in bags to get rid of. And this is my next project. We've got lots to do in the fridge. These are the lobsters that we bought for tomorrow. I will be filming tomorrow when I cook, so that video will come out next week or in a couple of days time, so stay tuned for that video. But we've got all of this to go through. I've got my freezer to do, and then we're going to do this cupboard here. So this is my project today. Everything else is all done. I washed this yesterday, so all of that's looking good. I put in all of the bottles and just sorted everything out. Let me get on some lights. Okay, so I'm sorry if you can hear the kids' TV in the background, but this is real life. I'm still in my pajamas and I'm still working. We've taken a pause, we've done some of the kids' things upstairs, and now I'm working on this corner cupboard. You saw me do the top section really well. I'm not going to film the bottom because it's exactly the same, but I'm going to clear that out, and then tomorrow or morning, which will be the next vlog, you're going to see all of the things that I got rid of. I didn't get a chance to do it in this vlog. This vlog is already quite long and it is coming out tomorrow. So I'm going to continue with all of this stuff. A lot to get rid of at the bottom there. I really am feeling very good about the amount of stuff that I got rid of. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Catch up with me in the next one next week, where I will be doing more decluttering and showing you how New Year's Eve turned out. We've got the lobsters in the fridge, they're thawing. My husband has gone to butcher the deer that we're going to have for Christmas or for New Year's Eve. Yes, my husband went and picked up the deer his hunting buddies, or his father's hunting buddies, had shot. Nobody wanted it. They've skinned it, they've hung it up, and now they're going to butcher it, and we are going to have some of it tomorrow for New Year's Eve. So all of that to come in the next vlog. Thank you so much for being here. Get started on your home early. It is the new year 2026. Make it the year that you decide to declutter your home properly. And I promise you, once you declutter your home, you're going to have a really great sense of what you have in your home. And then the next time you want to declutter, it's going to be that much easier. So with all that said, I hope you have a great New Year's. Happy New Year. I hope everybody enjoys themselves. Subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you, and I'll see you in the next vlog, which will be a continuation of this one. Good night, and I'll see you next time.